So Bank of Canada just raised the interest rates by 100 basis points just now, and that is scary news if you are in the real estate market, because as we already know, like real estate was declining really fast, and that was just based on like the March, April, and a little bit of the June rate hike. I had actually asked this question about 4 weeks ago, like Bank of Canada is going to raise their interest rate. How much do you think it'll go up by? And a lot of people agreed it was going to be 75 basis points because the inflation was out of control. So at most, people were thinking 75 points. I had no idea it would be by 100 basis points. You can see here, this is from the Bank of Canada website. Bank of Canada increases policy interest rate by 100 basis points. And inflation in Canada is higher and more persistent than the bank expected in its April monetary policy, and will likely remain around 8% in the next few months. So there's a whole lot of factors going into what's causing the inflation to stay that high. This is from CTV News. Actually, Bank of Canada raises key interest rate by 1%. The bank projects inflation will continue and peak at around 8% for the next few months. Inflation is expected to ease starting in late 2022, going to 3% by the end of 2023, which means we are in it for minimum year and a half before they kind of maybe ease back on the rate hikes, because they're supposed to keep going. They still have 3 more coming up this year: September, October, and December. And just happened today was July 13th. So far what we've been seeing has been more than likely the effects of the March and April rate hikes, and they were way smaller than the 1% that just happened. I just did the update for Halton this morning, and I mean, like, those are scary numbers as it is, like, and those are just the effects of the March, April, and June. And like I said before, that was a lot smaller than 1%. So it's going to be a little bit scary what's going to be happening, the numbers that are going to come out in the next few months for prices. You can see here, like, these are just, I'm not going to bore you guys because this was already in a different video, but I'm just going to add it here because I think it's relevant. Burlington, Milton, Oakville, they're down this much from January to June. Like Oakville's down $570,000. And if you look at average prices for Ajax, Oshawa, Pickering, and Whitby, same thing here. They're down like minus 344, minus 242, and minus 360. So it's going to be scary. And if you've been thinking of selling, I would definitely get in touch with your agent and see what your options are. If it's better to just stay put and just ride this out, or is it better to just sell right away? I can't tell you what to do because I have no idea which market you're in, but try to make sure you get sound advice, because some agents might use this as an opportunity to get you to sell right away, but maybe that's not the best option for you. So please do a lot of research before you sign any contract, because sometimes it makes sense not to sell, right? But the market is going to be looking very slow. These are the number of sales that just happened. I just did this update this morning. Up until July 12th, this is the amount of sales that has happened in Halton. You can see, like, even if you were to multiply these by 3, it looked like it was going to be a slower month than June, and June was already slower than May, and never mind comparing it to February. So it's been going down anyways, just based on the rate hikes we've had in March, April, and June. But with the 1% rate hike, I think it's going to be even uglier. Yeah, just stay tuned. I will try to keep posting the market updates. Hopefully those are helpful to you guys. Sorry for the bad news. I'll see you later.